Hello and welcome to yet another exciting video where we are again replacing gear oil. I know, it's really fun. And if you watched the last video, well, that didn't go to plan. So yeah, it's fair to say that I'm really excited to do it yet again, but this time with the transmission. So fun. So, again, for the replacement, we are using what as Spartan would if they actually had cars, and it's the Moto Gear 300. If you didn't get the joke, then you haven't watched a certain movie, so I recommend you go watch it. It's a really good movie. But yeah, so now we're gonna continue with the replacement of the oil. Okay, so as per usual, we started with jacking up the car, obviously, so that we can have some more access. And here you can see the so popular fuel plug, and then down there, wait, what I'm pointing at, that's the drain plug. You can see there, yep. So, of course, first we start, as we learned from the last video, first we start with the fuel plug and then we remove the drain plug. So let's begin. Hopefully that goes well. Okay, so unlike last time, I had luck, which is very unlike me, but the bolt is loosened now. So, quick tip, because usually those are really stuck. So, if you're on the ground like me, first of all, you need to loosen that power steering line, because it's in the way otherwise. It attaches here, you know, this is the bracket. And what I did was, I just used my leg like this, you know, like this. And this is how I loosened it. And I first hammered the Allen key in so that I can make sure that it won't come out. And yeah, it's loose now. So that's great news. Now we have the drain plug left, and then we can start filling the transmission. Also, quick note. The way you know it's filled, the transmission is filled, is by oil coming out of the fuel plug. So yeah. Or also on the internet it says it feels like it's taking like around 2.8 liters or something like that, but I'm not sure. I need to check that again. Also, you don't need to change the oil of the bevel box separately. It's the same unit, so yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so I loosened the drain plug, and now it's time to see what comes out. Hopefully there is something this time. Okay, so maybe I did a little bit of a mess, but it's fine. There is oil in there. That's good. I didn't expect that, actually. The oil doesn't look that old, but it also doesn't look new either. I mean, it's definitely due for replacement, so it's a good practice. We're doing that. And it's basically completely drained out, so now I can put the drain plug back in and we can start filling the transmission from here. And basically we're filling the transmission until it starts coming out of here. That oil residue you're seeing here is from when I loosened it. That meant that the actual oil level was spot on, actually. So there was the correct oil level inside the transmission, so that's good. And also, side note, when you're tightening up the drain plug, you need to make sure you tighten it, you know, not to the point where it's super tight, because those bolts are cone shaped, so if you start tightening it up way too much, you risk cracking the aluminum case of the transmission, because this is steel. And yeah, you can use the, you can see there's like a small like dirty mark on the bolt from where it was sticking out of the transmission, so you can use this as a reference to where it should be tightened. And yeah, so now I'm ready to put that back in, and we can start filling the transmission. Okay, and now with our drain plug reinstalled, it's time to put our Spartan quality oil in. And the way you do that is really simple. Just pop it open, and you can see you have a convenient little tube which goes directly into the fuel hole, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and show you how I put it in. Just give me a second. Could be a little bit tricky sometimes. Again, you need to make sure that the car is on flat ground, or the car is just sitting flat, because this is crucial to determine the correct level at which the oil should be. And as you can see, this is the way you fill the transmission in. Just basically squeeze the bottle a bit. You can also try and put the bottle above that power steering line, because yeah, Volkswagen decided to put it on a really convenient place, you know. I don't know why they decided to put it here on this car. On my other Golf, it's on the side, you know, on the side of the transmission, so that's a little bit annoying. But I've seen worse on my friend's Golf 3, which has again a different transmission with a smaller engine. His one is placed at even more inconvenient place, but yeah, I'll show you one day. So yeah, one bottle down, 2 more to go. Okay, so now both of the plugs are reinstalled. Fluid started coming out of here, so I reinstalled the fuel plug as well. And now the only thing that's left is to reinstall the power steering line back in its bracket, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I just want to make a quick mention, because opinions online are quite controversial. So in some forums, and also according to like official Volkswagen, you know, repair manuals, apparently I can't find them, but it says it online, you need to also undo a separate plug that I can see here. I'm gonna show it to you in a second for the bevel box. But the thing is, there's no way of me putting a tool there, because there's a subframe, or at least it looks like part of the subframe is attached there, and there's no place to actually put a Allen key, or at least I can't find the way to put an Allen key without, you know, stripping the bolt, or, you know, if I want to not strip it, like pull the transmission out. But otherwise I cannot see it happening, but I'm gonna show you. So as you can see, there is the drain plug for the bevel box. Hopefully you can see it. So they're essentially attached via you know, oil channels with the transmission. But so when you refill the transmission, you're refilling it from one place, and then the oil flows to the bevel box through those channels that connect them. But it's recommended for you to remove all the oil to actually remove that drain plug. But you see, when I'm trying to put a tool in there, it doesn't work. I cannot fully seal it on because of this, and this is attached to the subframe, or it looks like it's attached to the subframe. So I can't see a way of removing that, and so that's weird. I don't know why they did it like this. So I'm assuming it's not necessary to actually, remove that plug, but I'm not sure. Um, I did it this way, and it seems to be working perfectly. Um, I think all the old oil came out. Maybe some is still left in the bevel box, but that's fine. And yeah. Okay, so I'm done for today. The oil is changed. The only thing that's left really is to go test drive the car, see if it shifts any better. It was shifting perfectly fine before, so I don't expect much, but still, maybe. And I just wanna again point out that I'm not completely sure on the amount of fluid that needs to go into the transmission. For me, I managed to put like around 2.4 liters of oil before it started overflowing from the fuel plug. And again, I'm not sure about the procedure with the bevel box, because opinions online are controversial, as I said. Some people say you should drain it, some people say you shouldn't drain it because the fuel plug is the same. You fuel the transmission, then if you fuel the transmission, you're essentially filling the bevel box as well, as I said. So I cannot confirm it. I just can tell you what I did and what I found online. So I did this way. I can't find a way to remove the drain plug for the bevel box because the subframe is in the way. So maybe there's a way I can find it. If you know it, you can write in the comments. But yeah, it may also be dependent on the date of birth of your car. But for mine, what I found for this engine, which is a 2.0 AGG, and the transmission is the O2A, I believe, with obviously the bevel box for the all-wheel drive system, and it's from 1997. This is the date of birth. So yeah, this is what I found about my car and how I did it. And yeah, you can use this information, but I will also encourage you to do your own research just to be sure. But you can rely solely on that video if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say for today's video. Now you can go watch the movie 300. See ya.